welcome back to Pendragon's Twisted Metals. I am going to say sorry about the lighting. Unfortunately, as you guys saw last week, my light burnt out or melted the USB, something. It just doesn't work anymore. So I need to work with what I've got. And basically I've got bupkis, because I literally had to take the coverings off of my top lights over here to get a little bit of extra lighting. So I've got those sitting over here, and then someone, I don't know who, put up this like backlighting, which is like USB and taped and janky. So I've got that going. And then of course we've got this rando light over here. So I'm trying to get as much light as possible, but it's tough. So if this is dark, those are the reasons why. But tonight we are going to be continuing and hopefully getting a little more done, at least soldering wise. I kind of want to get all of this soldered at least tonight. So hopefully we get all of these pieces soldered tonight, but we'll see, because I still need to remake this piece, because this is based off of the old design, so it's a little bit shorter. This was measured off of the old piece, so it's a little bit shorter than it should be. So we're going to redo this piece. That shouldn't take us too long. And then solder these three pieces together. And that's going to basically be the hard part, because I'm going to be trying to solder all three of these pieces together without melting anything. So this might end up being a short episode if I mess up. I'm going to try not to mess up, but I can't promise anything. So let's get started. We haven't finished it yet, but as you can see, it works out already. I do want to put in that third just to keep it symmetrical. But yeah, this works out fairly well. And this can reach my table. And of course, you know, I think I have one of these in my truck as well, so it'll reach down here to where the table normally is just fine. I just wanted to update you guys on that before we start actually torching. Alright, well, as you can see, I am now a dragon thing. Maybe. Okay, this is terrible. But it is excellent. These are supposed to be a little bit farther back, but you know, this is my first time, second time doing something a little bit more complicated than just filling out my eyes with stars. Anyways, let's get back to the project. That thing is really fun. I need to figure out how to actually draw. That would be better. I need to draw better. Maybe a stylus would help. But unfortunately, we are done for this evening. Like I said, I'm trying to go slow because I do not want to screw this project up and have to start all over. Because that would be bad. So I'm going slow. So far, we have gotten... let's go grab it. Alright, so far we've gotten... this all soldered in and cleaned. Alright, I need to go over it a little bit more with some emmering paper and you know, that type of stuff. Little light cleaning, but this is all together. This is all soldered together, and it's looking really good. So I'm planning on putting this in the sonic cleaner as well once I get back home. But like I said, I want to go slow on this project because I do not want to mess it up. And we are on the last steps, which is basically I need to cut out holes in here for these two. So I need to cut out holes for those, and then solder the prong settings. Solder that onto this piece and try not to melt any of the prongs. I might just end up heating the back of this because there's a lot of extra solder on the prong settings. So I'll either put a dab of easy on each of these, on the end of each of these, and like somewhat melt the solder onto these, and then put this on top of this, making sure that I position it correctly and making sure that all the petals actually touch the wire, because we had that issue with the wire. So I want to make sure that all of these are touching, and then heat it from the back, I think is the safest. I don't have any type of clay or anything like that for me to be able to do a heat sink for all of these little prongs. So I think that's my best bet, is to heat it from the back. Maybe also do a raised so that it's off of the heated refractory. So this project is coming out very well. We are getting through it, and like I said, I am trying to do it a little slower just to just to make sure that I don't mess anything up. So we've got this done so far. So next week, like I said, next week we're going to be drilling holes into this, into the middle parts of these two, the two bottom openings. We're gonna drill holes and then do a saw, jeweler's saw, around the inside of those, just to make because the actual piece has openings there. So we're gonna open that up, not too much, and then we're gonna file in to make it rounded a little bit on the inside. So we're gonna be doing that next week, and then hopefully try and solder this piece to the prong setting. So, I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell, then you'll get notified whenever we put out an episode. We do 3 uploads a week, 2 lives, those are the knitting with metal, and then, of course, this, the Pendragon's Twisted Metals, that's the jewelry, and that's on Sunday. The 2 lives normally get put out Tuesday and Thursday, because I do the lives on Monday and Wednesday. But if you could share with anyone you think would enjoy this type of episode, it really helps out the channel, and you know, I am very happy with how much growth we have accomplished, because we have gotten over 60 subscribers, and that's great. So you guys are the reason that I'm motivated to continue doing these every single week. So I want to make sure that we keep on growing so that we can eventually do bigger projects and just more complicated projects. I have a few plans for after this project, but for right now, we still have a few more episodes of this to finish, because we still need to put in the gems, and that's gonna be the those prongs better be good. That's all I'm saying. Like, before I put them in, I'm gonna bend those prongs to make sure that I can bend them and that they don't crack or anything, before I even start putting in any of the stones, because if I start putting in stones, I won't be able to, if one of these fails, I will not be able to finish it. I'll have to take out all the stones and then resolder, hopefully, if I even can, because it's going to be attached to this at that point. So, like I said, I am trying very hard not to mess up this project, because it has taken us a very long time to get here, and it is complicated. So, I hope that you all enjoyed this episode, and I hope that I see you all in the next episode or next week. If you guys only like the jewelry stuff, that's fine. But I need to go to bed, so have a wonderful evening.